see, folks.
Because I ain't no sissy lala. Like,
I didn't do nothing. Calm down. All right, calm down. Who are you? I didn't do nothing.
These people are friends with Jamie. I've made the connections. We're making connections now. So, I'm sitting here outside police station right now. I'm waiting till they get things done. I thought I'd come out here and let you know. I didn't get no sleep last night. I had to leave at 4:30 this morning. I had to leave my family.
I didn't think anybody knew who it was.
Making sure everything was safe for them. So I'm done with this. Jimbo, gloves are off. You're going to jail today.
Yeah.
Matt Kemper, you're going to jail.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad,
You're going to jail, guys.
I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. So, over the last 30 minutes or so, and you can tell who came out on top. Kemper and I stepped out back. He came out of the basement. I went out the back door, and we whooped each other's ass.
Yep.
We've had enough of these screenshots. Let's just get it on. He had me at first because he sucker punched me. But I recovered quickly with the help of a 2x4. And dogs who shoot your door. Huh?
You sucker punched back.
Sucker punched back.
Yep.
I think the ghost was, from what I understood, his feelings were hurt because I hadn't acknowledged him. I kept sweeping him under the rug.
Well, I mean, he's pushing nonsense, so I pay attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing you into the rug, ghost. You ain't nobody. Hey, happy Tuesday to you too, Maria. Welcome in, everybody. So I do want to address a couple of things I saw because it's kind of funny. So Jimbo, why do you have to buy your subs, memberships. Well, I don't have to. I sure don't. But I said in a live stream that when I got my monetization money a month, maybe 2 months, I might have said it twice, I was going to give back because it was such a good month.
Yep.
And not only did I give Chaotic Beauty money to buy memberships, I also gave Miss Thelma money to buy memberships.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't give it to her. I just took her phone and used my debit card and bought her memberships. So what's your point? That I was, hey, thank you, Blue Moon, for becoming a new member. What's your point here? That I bought my subscribers memberships and I should feel bad about that?
Well, he's trying to play it out. What it sounds like is he's trying to compare it to buying subs, which
Big
we
difference.
have not done. So the way I heard him saying it, I was like, yeah, there's a big fucking difference between buying a membership for already subscribed people.
Yeah, big difference.
And buying a fucking sub.
Yeah.
Any dingling knows the difference.
And he gave away my game. He flat busted me on because Chaotic Beauty can't keep her big fucking mouth shut. So I sent her several times $20, $30, how many ever dollars, and said, look, send me cash apps when I'm saying we're raising money because we're going to make Mama T mad. I even said it about the Liberators too. Also said it about the Liberators. Send me cash apps. We're gonna
troll them.
Liberators threw a fit, and we're like, he's got an app over there where you can make a cash app go off, go ding ding. No, I didn't have an app. I had Chaotic Beauty, and in order for her to do that, I sent her the money to send back to me. So you busted me. Guilty as charged. But just because stuff comes from Chaotic Beauty don't mean it's 100% legit.
Right.
Like, she's such a wonderful person. Hey, Miss Thelma, let me tell you a few things about Miss Chaotic Beauty and her wonderful person that she is. She is 100% the one who gave me the information on Marvin. She looked it up. Her and Sarah Smiles and Alicia Turner and Leslie was on the call too, called me on a FaceTime call and delivered the news. They all wanted to argue. They love you, honey. They all wanted to argue over, or not argue, but argue or discuss how the information got put out. Who's going to do it? How are we going to do it? What? So I was on panel. Mama T was up there running her mouth, and I just asked her, Mama T, why did you hide this from everybody? And here goes the chat. Here goes Chaotic Beauty. Here goes Sarah Smiles. Oh, shit, he just did it. He just came right out with it. We don't have to worry about it. He just did it.
Yep.
That's right.
And that's the thing, though. Chaotic bragged about her being the one.
Yeah.
I know to more than one person. She bragged about being the one that came back with that information with Marvin. Or for Marvin.
Thank you, Kelly B, for the becoming a new member. And Dark Angel, thank you for the $1 super sticker.
So, yeah.
Yeah. She
I don't get it with her, man. I really don't. I mean, I know she didn't like me.
She didn't like you at all. No, she didn't.
But the issue is nothing was ever done to her. We do have we do have a thing over here at the stand is accountability. And yes, everyone goes through it. At some point in time, you're held accountable for something you do. And that is all that happened when she allowed Southern Girl, her and Sarah allowed Southern Girl to run that troll account saying that shit in our chat that anybody else would be blocked for. They allowed it, gave that stamp of approval themselves, and let it happen. And then when called on it, she wanted to lie and put a lot of other people's names in her mouth.
Yeah.
She got called on that same night too. So I don't get it. Like, okay, you were the one that fucked up, not us. You were the one doing shady shit. I quit really having anything to do with you when you started crying about me kidding around on panel, calling you a mean girl. I said, what, are you a mean girl now? And it was like the fucking world fell apart.
Yeah. And we're not going to worry about screenshotting that. I'm going to make a whole recording, screen record, and show the whole thing. Whole entire message section from between me and you, where, and the another message thread with the three of us where Kemper asked you, well, actually, where the two of you argue over the mean girl thing. And she was mad because, you know, especially with what's going on right now, that's not funny, that's not good. What's going on? Same shit that's going on now, chaotic.
Oh, but it had to do with Sarah at that time. That's what she's talking about, everything going on then.
Yeah.
And the thing was, it was a fucking joke to begin with. And everybody else took that way except for you and the people that you said had been talking about it ever since it happened. But I knew who it was you were talking about. Yeah. You're not slick, man.
Now,
you're not. I mean, you tell on yourself.
Her credibility, though.
Well,
her,
I mean,
her never tell a lie credibility, chaotic. The night that you came to my house, you did call Ernie many times. You called Benny a few times. You called Nicolina. You looked up every creator that you had their phone number, and you called them, pranking them. You told Ernie you was going to get busy with him. You told him that. And then, of course, you knew you weren't because your husband was there. And y'all, her husband is about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches shorter than Ernie. No lie. Anyway, also that night, you made me sick. You made me sick. Leslie can tell you. Thelma can tell you. I complained about it to both of them, and it made me sick. When you got sloshed up drunk and backed your ass up against me outside and rubbed it up and down, rubbed your big flabby old camel toe all the way up and down from my knee to my ankle, trying to pretend to be a dancer, made me sick at my stomach. Now, you going to lie about that, or you going to tell the truth about it? Jimbo can't keep his name, can't keep my name out of his mouth. That's why I'm sending screenshots. I ain't said nothing about you yet. You got my attention now. That what you wanted? You didn't want this kind of attention. What you said, you come from the good part of YouTube. You don't want that kind of attention. You got it now, you nasty ass. Don't ever rub yourself on somebody that don't want to be rubbed on again. Sick ass. It would be different if I never told that story to anybody, but I told my wife, who was outside, right in the same area, and Leslie, who was standing there too, that it made me uncomfortable, sick at my stomach. You was always my buddy, though, as long as I was buying stuff off of you. Buying the makeup you didn't want no more. Hundreds of dollars worth. Always wanted money from me. Said, Molly's wanting a base for Christmas. Oh, I got a base. How much you want for it? Oh, this much. I don't remember, but I remember when I looked it up, it was the price of a new one. So I bought Molly a new one. Hey, River. Yep, her and her husband hung out here till 6 a.m. Well, acting weird. Yeah, they wanted something. They didn't get nothing. I'll tell you that right now. You're right, Thelma. Thelma has maintained ever since that they thought there was something going to happen.
John Deere Girl, thank you for gifting those memberships.
Oh, John Deere Girl gifted us some memberships?
She gifted 5, yeah.
Thank you, John Deere Girl. I appreciate that. Don't be send you the money for those, John Deere Girl. Oh, this is a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, that's right, Thelma. I forgot about that. Chaotic's husband showing every man at that fundraiser that had a set of eyes his naked wife pictures. I didn't want to see them. You're unattractive to me. I've said it from the beginning that I am not attracted to little people. And you remind me of a little person. I mean, take it for what it is. I just ain't attracted to little people, and when, like, your arms are abnormally short, like, you remind me of a little person. So I never thought you were attractive. But your husband wanted to show them nasty pictures to everybody. I ain't want to see that shit. Did nobody want to see that shit? It is weird as hell, John. John, it's crazy. Right. Class act, Chaotic. You're right, Mr. Lady. That's your big credible source. Why is she sending you screenshots instead of screen record? Show the whole thing, Chaotic. I didn't want to hurt a bunch of people's feelings.
What about her taking emojis off of the chats that you've been in with her?
Yeah, what's up with that? Like, when you remove an emoji, it shows that. It shows that the emoji's been removed. What are you doing that for? Because you shady. You didn't want people to see that in those chats. You talking to me. You didn't want people to see that you loved it and you laughed at it. Right? Didn't want to see that, did you? Right. Well, he's proud. He's proud. To her, or to him, she's a trophy. She don't work. She don't lift a finger. She pays somebody to come and wash her hair. My hand to God. She pays somebody to come over there and wash her hair. She is a trophy for that man. I'm sorry. He pays somebody to come and wash that woman's hair. Come on. He works constantly to give her expensive things. Expensive cars, expensive house, big old house. He brags about it all the time. She don't work. He does. And then you want to judge people? You said a lot of nasty things about Mama T, and now you're her buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You said you said more nasty things about Gypsy than you did Mama T. And now you're Gypsy's bestie. Sorry, I'm missing some chat, guys. Sorry. Jimmy lost his appetite. I mean, a lot of people find her attractive. I'm not, it's not for me. I don't find that attractive. A lot of people do. A lot of people get into that kind of thing, Yeah, them big long nails, they make you sick too, yeah. 12-inch nails, according to Rose. That's right. You see, Chaotic, you could have been a normal, decent woman, and none of your dirty deeds would have been shown. I'm embarrassed for you. Bless it. Shaking my dang head. Look here, Chaotic. You wanted this to happen. I guess you didn't think I would.
Well, she said we didn't say it from the channel, that it was said in Constant Sue's chat or some bullshit. And that's why she started coming forward. Like, okay, what are you talking about now? Like, I've not heard hardly anybody bring up her name at all.
She's irrelevant.
At all. I mean, but...
She's relevant now.
Wrong. It might have happened, but I never saw it. So she must have been looking for it, I guess. And it was like, oh, well, that's the straw that broke the camel's back.
No, listen. Don't give her that much credit, bro. She wasn't looking for it. She wasn't looking for it at all. Others are looking for it. Southern girl, desperate for conflict, wants to run. Southern girl's the one that told me Chaotic was sending her screenshots that night. The night, she destroyed her own game.
Yeah.
How's that game going, by the way, Southern girl? Are you killing it? Are people still having fun in there like they were a month ago? I heard they weren't. I haven't seen it, but I heard they weren't. You ruined it. You ruined it. And then you blamed it on Chaotic Beauty. I'll just tell you, Jimbo, it was chaotic. Wasn't nobody from your Discord. Somebody from your Discord is sending it to Chaotic. Chaotic is sending it to me. You gonna say hey, baby?
I am gonna say hey. I think I might sit in tonight.
Looky here, looky here. My beautiful wife.
I think I just might sit in on this show.
Yeah. Devin, do you remember that night Chaotic rubbed her camel toe all over me and I told you it was gross?
I'm actually not the one that's seen it. It was really Leslie, and Leslie's who told me.
But what did I say about it?
You told me it was the nastiest thing that ever happened. And then they came back to the house, and because Leslie took off, because
Leslie went to her hotel with her man.
And her man, not Leslie's man, but Chaotic's man, followed Jimbo around all night to show her pictures to him. And he kept saying, well, you can just show that to Thelma.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it.
Well, when they come to my house, I guess because of all the stuff we told you guys about our past, that was our past. It was a long time ago. I'm talking about my kids were little, long time ago. It says
some of them weren't even born yet.
Yeah, some of my kids wasn't even born yet. Okay. We were in my home. My 4 kids were at home. They were up. I don't know what them two thought was going to happen because they wouldn't leave. It was 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. When they finally did leave, we was like, golly, I didn't think they was ever going to leave.
I offered on my oldest son's bed. I was like, I can make him come in here and lay on the couch, and y'all can go in there and go to sleep. And she's like, no, we'll just drive home. I'm like, okay, well, that's up to you. But, like, we're going to bed, guys. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Because nothing has ever happened in that book that some of y'all has read or the stories that we've told you. My kids have never been around that, ever. It's never been brought to my home. It's never been brought around my children.
So right quick, those of you who don't know, Thelma and I have shared women.
Yeah. A long time ago.
There was about a 3 or 4 year period when we were doing MMA fights where we shared a couple of women.
Yeah. And those women were outside of the home and they didn't come home with us. I'll be honest with you, they were strippers. And they were at their place and we were at our place. And they didn't come near us.
Yeah. And we don't do that anymore either.
And we don't do that anymore. I got saved. We started being a family. Our kids got older. My kids were walking around. Even my kids asked me, Mommy, what are they still doing here? Do they need a place to sleep? Do we need to give our beds up? Like, Sarah kept asking me, Mom, why are those weird people here still? But I'm going to tell you something about Chaotic. I told her a secret one night that nobody knew. None of you knew. Not even you, Kemper, because I couldn't get a hold of you.
Mystery Lady said, Thelma, you will be glad to know there are no nudes of me anyplace.
There's no nudes of me nowhere either.
There ain't no nudes of us either. Like, yeah, that's
not going to happen.
No,
But,
camera's up.
I don't know why he was showing those. I have no idea. And then she kept saying all the girls that we had seen were ugly and she couldn't believe. And I was like, honey, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. It's not something that happens right now. I don't know what you're doing. She was weird all night. But I called her that night because I couldn't get a hold of Leslie. I couldn't get a hold of Mystery Lady. I didn't know how to get a hold of Kemper. And I needed to get a hold of somebody. So I had her number. And I told her a secret. And I'd be darned the next day if Ernie didn't tell the world.
Something about something in my head. There's a little tumor in the back of my head, right? Right, Chaotic? How did Ernie find that out the next day?
He knew that Jimbo was having foggy memories. He knew about the tumor in the back of his neck. He knew it all. Every word that I told her that night, Ernie knew the next day. I called Leslie and I said, I'll never tell her nothing else again because she's talking to him. Now,
check your records, Chaotic. That was the last time you got any messages from me up until this shit went down with Alicia.
It was also the last time I talked to you. I had told you recently before that I was interested in some makeup, and then you got some, and I was broke. I didn't have it. And
Oh yeah, she sent a screenshot, something about that. Mean Thelma's gonna get these goodies now or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see on Monday. Monday never came, Chaotic, because we ain't getting shit from you. We don't want to have nothing to do with you. Yeah. Leave us the fuck alone.
I mean,
that was the time that Kells Bells came up on or started her shit over here with us.
And she did, and she did flirt with Kemper, and that night she was trying to get Ernie to come have sex with her.
She sure as hell was.
Over and over and over.
And I've got a screenshot.
I've got it on camera.
I've got a screenshot of Chaotic saying you can show the video as long as it doesn't have audio of me talking about Ernie.
Actually, I don't know if our camera in our living room goes back that far or not.
Oh, I've got it recorded. No, you don't have to go back that far. I saved it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I knew it was in our living room, and we have a camera in our living room because
I saved it.
We have teenagers that have friends over, and we have one in our living room, so they can watch movies, and we can watch them. I mean, we have teenagers.
I'll show you. I saved it.
Has nothing to do with that. It's just, we're parents.
About security, yeah.
We're parents, and we have teenage boys and we have teenage girls. The living room's where they're allowed to go to. But You know, Kimber, she flirted with you first. I told Jimbo that. And then she turned on you after she led you on.
What do you mean?
Talking about text at first, she was overly nice.
Overly nice to you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought that she was just wanting attention. And I mean, I said it a few times from panel, like, the more you push for my attention, the less I'm going to give you of it. And that's literally what happened.
Yeah.
And I
But that's what I was trying to say is like, you know, and then she got mad and then she screamed at you. And I was like, but she did all that. But anyway, after she spelt that and Ernie knew the next day about Jimbo's tumor,
See, honey, look.
I was crying.
She would walk over to Taylor, and he would say, "Look at me."
Look, I still got the video, Chaotic.
Oh, wow, that's the one in our living room.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
That's her and her husband sitting in our living room.
She's going to listen to me. I said, "Honey, when she bites you," I said, "I don't want to hear."
Yeah, don't forget I got all that chaotic beauty.
Like, I'm only in here because I just want everybody to know that I know what she did, and I know my husband.
John Deere girl saw her flirting with Kemper in chat.
Yeah.
See, as a man who wasn't interested in Kemper, you didn't see this flirting.
Yeah.
From the outside looking at it.
Apparently, I miss a lot of shit like that.
Yeah.
But what she did that night, I didn't pay any attention to it because
the
I
Grinch
knew,
can't flirt. She married. She'll get in trouble.
Like, I don't pay attention to stuff like that. It doesn't affect me any. I know my husband's not going anywhere. Been married too long. Got too many kids. Too many people's tried to do that in the past. It's never worked. Ernie the other night, Plum made me laugh about peeing on myself when he kept coming around with this, you know, he's sleeping with this person and he's sleeping with that person. And
we're still waiting on the she wants to see it, Ern. Show it to her.
I do want to see that. Don't come in here. Go away. I'll talk to you in a little while. I will talk to you in a minute. Give me 5 minutes. Go away from this door. I'm not. Hold on a second, guys. I got a teenager I got to handle.
I could tell Chaotic was not to be trusted the first time I'd seen and heard her. She came across as she wants to be in control too. She acts reserved on camera and film into herself. Exactly. You nailed it, right? 100%. She needs to be in control. Blue on Black has never flirted with Kemper. I know.
And her husband, she's mean to him.
She treats him like dirt.
Like
that's why he thinks he's got a treasure, because she treats him like he ain't worthy. Yeah. And this dude works his fingers to the bone. Like
he never stops. And then he works 3 jobs and then he comes home and he has to cook dinner for her. He
would do anything for her. He would.
He gives her everything she's ever wanted. And then if he ever leaves, if somebody ever pets him on the head and tells him you're a good boy, he's gone.
Truth Teller said, I don't comment on videos or chats too much, but I've been watching from afar for a long time. Well, it's good to have you in chat, Truth Teller. It really is.
But I don't usually come in here, but I was sitting there watching this and I got tired of typing in stuff. But that night, they were showing him pictures. He was following him around. They were following us around. They were acting weird. They were acting weird with Leslie, but they were just acting weird, and then they stayed here for so long. And my kids even said, when are they leaving? Like
oh gosh, Penny Positive, I'm sorry.
Like my kids wouldn't even go to bed. They were like, Mommy, why are they still here? Because they were going to give their beds up. They were waiting to be told to sleep in the living room, because I don't have a guest room, and I was like, I don't know what they're doing. I'm going to ask them here in a minute, and my kids are nosy. I have teenagers. They're nosy. They want to know what we're talking about. They're nosy.
Yeah, she had to handle a teenager.
I mean, Sarah's one of the nosiest kids I have. I bet she come in there 15 times that kitchen trying to listen to us. I knew what she was doing. But like I said, that was gross what she did. My husband was grossed out. Then they followed us home, and after they left, he felt weird after that.
Yeah.
Dirty. He felt weird to even talk to her on the phone. He just felt weird.
It was different. I mean, it's different after that, It's just different.
Those 3 girls that called us about Mama T, me and him was trying to have we were on a band trip with Molly, but we had rented a room for the weekend, and we were trying to spend time together, and she interrupted that time.
Yeah.
Like,
chaotic with her big time sleuthing.
She's the one that found everything out. Mama T, you want to know who found out all that about you? Right there's your woman. That's who did it to you. My husband didn't have anything to do with that. She told us everything. She told Sarah everything.
Yes, Maria, they are. Gut feelings are very telling.
She told, I can't think of that other one's name. The one that lives in Florida. What's her name? Alicia. And then they involved, Leslie. But,
Don't forget Sarah.
And then Sarah. And then they, I think I already said Sarah. But anyway, Then they all come and they interrupted us. Like, we had, we wasn't trying to get involved in anything, and we got pulled into something. But I'm going to let Kemper and Jimbo finish this. I'm sorry, Kemper. I just want to let everybody know that, like, she's got issues. Big issues. And she's a liar. And she's not to be trusted. Even on y'all on the other side, like, y'all need to know something. She will get mad at you, and she will rat you out.
Look here, Southern Girl said, chaotic has proof. Jimbo has lies that chaotic wanted him.
That Jimbo wanted? Huh?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, chaotic, or Southern Girl, since I know you're watching, you must be one of the 246. Anywho, I wasn't the only one there who saw how chaotic acted. Eyewitnesses.
What is she saying? You wanted her?
No, I think she was saying that chaotic's got proof with her screenshots. I have lies saying that chaotic wanted me. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So you're
I don't know if she wanted me or not, but she sure rubbed that nasty ass cooter all over me.
So if I go to this bar who has cameras everywhere and I get the tape of you dancing on my husband, it's not going to show that?
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny?
Because the lady who owns that bar is a good friend of mine. She'd do that for me.
Sure,
in a heartbeat.
She would. Mm-hmm. She's
an
MMA fighter.
She'd do that in a heartbeat for me. So I'll tell you what. I'll go ask her tomorrow if she can go back that far.
Blue on black, what made her turn to the dark side? You'd have to ask her. I think it was Southern Girl. She's always, now Chaotic's always had this thing, anti-Kemper thing. But as far as her flipping on me, she's saying that she sees in chats where I talk about her. Nah, Chaotic, you got it all fucked up. But you take your little isolated screenshots that Southern, like that one, isolated screenshots that Southern Girl sends you. You turn them some bitches sideways and shove them right up your little midget ass.
I'm going to tell you what it is, and this is my opinion. Usually I'm right. I'm right a lot, there. Miss Little Tennessee there, little I'm Miss Perfect with the little sweet little voice, the, what did I call her? Groupie. You didn't get what you wanted that night. And after you didn't get what you wanted that night, you changed. You turned.
People change.
That night.
People change when things don't go their way. That's absolute fact.
You changed that night because I told you a secret and you told Ernie the next day. A secret that I didn't want to get out. I trusted you. Never again.
No. She was done with you at that point.
Yeah, you only break me once. You only do me wrong once. You gone.
And I was like, Thelma, there's no way she would do that. There's no way she would do that. And Thelma was like, I didn't tell nobody else.
Nope.
I talked to her about you. And then later on, Chaotic got mad or something and said something about me not paying attention to her. And Thelma said she's talking about that night. I was on the phone with her. You were having brain fog.
Mm-hmm.
She calls it foggy memory. It's brain fog.
Yeah.
And she told you what was going on. And you told Ernie. I didn't believe it. Now I do.
Kemper,
Now I see who you are.
I had no way of getting a hold of you. When he's like that.
She didn't have your phone number then. We got it now.
I've got a way to call you now when he's like that. Mm-hmm. So you know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Like, guys, when he's like that, he's not Jimbo.
So, I mean, I get it, but to go to these extremes, why? Why? It don't make any sense.
Number now, so I can call you. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here and go in my living room. I'll talk to you guys later.
Love you, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you, baby. Anyway, Chaotic. You wanted my attention. You wanted trouble. You wanted trouble. You wanted it to be. You wanted it to be big. You sent screenshots. You cherry picked. We're not going to play cherry picking. We're going to show the whole chat. There's Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
I don't know if you've been here the whole night, the whole time or not, but I was telling them about Chaotic at the fundraiser, taking her big, nasty, sloppy camel toe and rubbing it all up and down my leg, and how grossed out I felt about it. You roboting, Kipper. Kipper got the robot treatment. Kipper got the robot treatment. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Sorry.
Why didn't you come in talking?
I went to go respond to a message and everything started roboting.
Oh, yeah.
So.
You see who showed up in chat?
No.
Chaotic's nasty cooter.
Oh, God. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Shannon was saying today that I was 17, my wife was 11. Yeah, that story just keeps getting worse. I don't even care no more. Mama T, let me know when you get her on panel. I'm going to tune in and watch. I won't chat, but I will tune in and watch because I'd love to see what she's going to tell you. I would love to see it. Now, I hope you don't get too mad, and forgive me, people, but this lady is older than me. I think she deserves to know that Mama T keeps talking about what a wonderful man Marvin is. And so forgive me when I reach out to this lady and I talk to her. Yeah, I know she's a victim.
She's also
she's not.
Victim too.
Yeah. She's actually a survivor. And she, it's been 40 years ago. This lady's older than I am. She's not a child. And Mama T's story of, I wasn't giving it from my 8-year-old memory. Don't hold water. Don't hold water.
I mean, I know me as a survivor, if my attacker was out there or my attacker's family was out there blaming me and talking shit about me, I would definitely want to know. Just saying. Yes, we do, Nana C. Yes, we do.
Yep. Victims have a voice. Oh, you said yes, we do. Yeah, Kemper's a victim. And no matter how you try to spin it, just because you don't like him, don't mean he's not a victim.
Yep. She wants to say that shit on her panel and then wants to cry when shit happens.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have your cake and fucking eat it too. You can't do whatever you want to people and expect them not to come back at you.
Yeah.
It just don't work that way. That is not reality.
And Ghost, another thing I heard him say was, sorry, just also came across the bottom of the screen. I lost my train of thought. Oh, he said, Ghost said that, Ernie, everybody on YouTube is butthurt because I'm talking to you. Who is everybody on YouTube? I don't give a flying shit. Kemper, are you butthurt over it?
No, actually, now that you're mentioning this, I heard them saying, "Oh, Ernie has yet to tell me a lie." Okay, and how long have you known him? How much have you talked to him? And how do you know?
He lied to him.
First
You see
of
the screenshots?
Well, I was going to say, there are years and years, decades of fucking proof of him lying. How do you get around that is my question.
Well, the screenshots he's got from Ernie are lies. I'll bet you anything you want to bet Ernie don't sell his Facebook stuff to what's her name?
No.
He won't do it because he knows what's in there.
Yeah,
what's really in there.
Hell, I'll double what she's offering. Damn right. I'll fucking triple it.
Exactly, Mystery Lady. Ghost had 700 subs. Why is he relevant? He ain't nobody. We're going to sweep him right back under the rug. Oh, back tits, Jimbo. You think that bothers me? You think that bothers me? Nah.
Yeah.
It don't bother me. Not at all. He is very boring, John Deere Girl.
But I was going to say, just like his little screenshot he was trying to show earlier of, if Jimbo calls you a pussy, it must be bad. Okay, first of all, that was actually being discussed and worked out, and that was in real time coming from Jimbo. So I'm surprised he didn't say worse, to be honest with you. But I expect it.
Well, I mean, Ghost, if you're listening, you're a fucking pussy.
Well, I mean, he's trying to compare his degenerative disc and back or disc and cartilage disease, yada, yada, yada. He's trying to put that up against your injuries and your abilities, and there's no comparison.
No.
And coming from a person that's had surgery on their back, that has ruptured disc, that has sciatic nerve damage, all of that shit, I work 12 hours a day. But you don't hear me bitching at Jimbo because he can't.
Yeah, there's no way
seriously, dude. Like, I don't know how that became a high horse or something, but that was bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know Jimbo well enough and know his injuries well enough to decide if he's able to work or not.
Yeah.
Well, and when he does, when he can, he will work. He has.
Yeah.
But even substitute teaching, it takes some out of you. There's times you had to take a week or two off and then go back.
Coaching broke on me too.
So,
yeah,
but yeah, I was going to say those screenshots, they don't bother me because I know the reality is, and like I said in Discord today, reality is that we're all human. We all aggravate people. Maybe not everybody, but there are the people that we do. Every single one of us has those. And when we get aggravated, we vent. I fully expect a human to do that.
Thank you, Blue Moon, for gifting the membership.
But that ain't going to bother me a bit. So y'all can keep on with, oh, he's trying to get rid of Kemper. No, there was a reason why that we were talking about not being able to do as many lives and maybe me doing lives from my channel because...
Yeah, those discussions were real. They took place.
Yeah.
Between Kemper and I, they absolutely did.
Yep.
About him doing lives from his channel and us once or twice a week doing something from the stand. The situation changed. I'm not going to tell you people what it was. The people in Discord knows what it was because I told them earlier. But, something didn't happen.
Bottom line, schedules were going to be conflicting.
Yeah, way conflicting.
Yeah. So to keep things going, keep the ball rolling, that's what we were going to do. It didn't happen, but that was preparation for that. So that was already being discussed.
Yeah. And Jay said, the stand, I'm so thankful for my stand family. Y'all have gotten me through many long nights listening to y'all. I'm unfortunately on my 9th brain spinal cord surgery. It's nice to have you. Well, Brandy J, you just keep fighting and let those surgeons do their miracle works and we'll keep fighting alongside of you and praying with you and being here for you. See, that's what we do over here. And like back to what Kemper's talking about. When things didn't happen and Kemper wasn't gone, some of them butthurt bitches left. Mm-hmm. And like I said today, that says a lot more about them than it does about me or about Kemper. If you love the channel, you love the channel. You ain't know I love the channel, but part of it ain't, I don't love. Then you don't love it. You like it when Kemper ain't here, or you like it when Jimbo ain't here. But you don't love it. And when you got feelings hurt, I guess is the only way to put it. And you didn't get your way, and Chaotic is absolutely used to getting her way. She's handed everything she wants. No questions asked. She wants it, she gets it. You didn't get your way. So you run off and you form some kind of horseshit. And you all got mad because I played the phone call with Alicia. The phone call makes a lot more sense now, don't it? When Alicia says that Gypsy said there was a coup being formed from the mods.
Yeah, they've been making fun of that whole statement, but we weren't the ones that used that. It was repeated.
Yeah.
In a phone conversation.
Yeah.
It was said by someone else. Mm-hmm. So apparently they saw it that way.
Yep.
So make fun of it all you want. We know coup has to do with government and shit like that, but come on, man. Stop.
They're the one that said it. Yeah, I mean, that's what Alicia said. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying the Mean Girls have been trying to attack that word and laughing at us because it was referred to again.
Those Mean Girls, they're highly educated, I'll tell you that. I heard that Peachy made a lot of money on her back before she got with Ghost. I heard the real reason why they call her Peachy is because, she's on her back and you look in there and all you see is a peach, But you shouldn't do that, Peach. You shouldn't, well, maybe. I mean, it's illegal unless you worked in Las Vegas. But working at the truck stops, it's not legal. So you shouldn't do that. Now, Ghost, maybe you're the pussy. Pussy. And I know you're watching, big boy. It was funny earlier. I don't know if you were in there in the Discord voice talking with, I don't know, there's probably 30 of us in there. We were discussing events, and one of them apparently said, now this wasn't a watch party because we weren't watching. We were just talking. And one of them apparently had said something about, I hope the Discord's enjoying this or something. And everybody bust out laughing because we weren't watching you. What are you talking about?
It was probably just something for him to say, man. It's about all it is most of the time anyway.
Who'd you come pop? Oh, goodness. And, we've been pretty tame. We've been pretty tame here lately, to be honest with you. Been just kind of going over the Ernest stuff. And Ernest got a break tonight, looks like. So, but we'll get back on Ern tomorrow. Don't worry, Ern. We ain't forgot about you. But we're going to go back to forgetting about, what's his name? Spirit?
Oh, you talking about
Ghost.
Poser? Yeah,
Ghost.
Poser.
Yeah, Hoser, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just happened to catch a few things that were being said because I had to listen while I ran to Walmart. We're working on the brakes. We didn't get all that done, by the way. We're going to finish it tomorrow. This sucks.
Yeah, run out of daylight.
Well, we got the lights outside. I got a pretty good setup, but there's a tool we didn't have.
For the spring?
It was a size 60 Allen wrench. We had a 50 or a T50. We need a T60. I don't know nothing about it. My buddy, he's the guy who didn't have it. And I tried to run to Walmart to get it, and I couldn't get no help over there. They probably didn't have it anyway, so we'll go to Advance tomorrow and get it. But on my way to Walmart, I was listening to the watch party. And so that's when I heard, Ghost, and heard them talking about the stuff was chaotic. Jimbo, why did you send Chaotic money to buy 5 memberships? Well, because I said I was going to buy 5 memberships and give back.
Well, you didn't say 5, but you said you were going to buy some memberships and give them back. Yes.
Yeah, that's what. But and like I said, I gave some through Thelma's channel too.
Mm-hmm. And why wouldn't you, Ghost?
Right.
Like if you're trying to build a channel, why wouldn't you reward subscribers? Because they have to be a subscriber to get the membership. So why wouldn't you reward them with, hey man, we're gonna pay for your membership this month. Have fun. Why wouldn't you do that?
That month we made $2,400.
It enhances the experience.
Yeah.
$2,400
in monetization. So it gave some back. And it gave people, membership perks for a month, and maybe they would renew. Some of them I think did, because we still got over 200 members, and I don't buy them every month. I'll tell you that.
As a matter of fact, that's the only time that I can remember that we have.
Yeah.
So,
and then
gaslight it though.
Then she got me, sending her money to send the $1 Cash App to make the Cash App thing go off, and say it was 50 or 75 because I knew Mama T would have a heart attack, and they did. What are they doing with all that money? And then they counted all that money, right?
Making hella money.
Yeah. Then they say he's grifting. He's grifting.
Mm-hmm.
See, I wasn't never going to say.
We're trolling you.
I was going to let you think I was scamming and grifting. But thank you for bringing it out. I appreciate that. So, you did me a favor, really, because you being an ass munch and not paying attention to what you're actually doing and thinking you're getting something, like you thought you really had something there, right? That's about as big as nothing burger as I've ever seen.
Right, but the chat was like, "Oh, you guys are a hero tonight." Burr, burr, burr. And I'm like, really? For what though?
Yeah, but look at who's in the chat.
Well, of course, yes. I'm just saying, but for what? Like, I mean, honestly, I've looked into a lot of people. That's why Rap got pissed off at me at first, because Dark Tina went and told him, "Hey, he's looking into you." But she also told him that I was going to do something to his family and all this other shit, which was untrue.
Right.
But anyway, when you have people attacking you, slandering you, running your name in the ground, yeah, you're going to find out who the fuck they are. Yes. When you see an account saying some very vile shit about you or someone you love, yeah, you're going to find out who the fuck they are. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's why you guys hide behind it too. We know, you know. But the fact is, yeah, we are human. We do react. We don't always show reaction.
Yeah.
Maybe our reaction is different from other people's. But the fact is yeah, we're not going to just sit here on our thumbs and take it. Now, most of the time, we've not used anything that we've gotten because it would harm people. Y'all don't give a fuck to do that.
Yeah. Hey, Nana Kim, that reminds me. Nana Kim said, "I got my cup and book from the stand." So there, if anybody hasn't received their prizes or anything that they may have ordered, which I think there's only one thing ordered, and that was a book, and I think it's already been delivered. But the prizes that we gave away, if you haven't received those by now, reach out to me and let me know, because I got tracking numbers.
John, see, that's the thing. Yeah, we do try to help people whenever they need it here, but there's a lot of help that people don't know about that goes on behind the scenes. There is quite a bit, but we're called scammers. Meanwhile, I know for a fact that probably for, I don't know, the past month and a half, that I've gone specifically to work to make money, to turn around, put it on Cash App, and send it to somebody that needed it. And that was my day's pay. And this has happened at least once a week for the past month and a half. Okay? And it's not always been the same person. But we're scammers. We're making hella money over here. We do put back. We do help out people. We don't sit here and brag about it, but it does happen quite often. So for people to sit there and say, "Oh, they're grifting, they're scamming, they're this, they're that," you don't know. You're full of shit. Trying anything and everything to try to bring the stand down, to bring Jimbo down, to bring Kemper down. Why? Why? It's not working, apparently. So make me understand, please. Like, I don't get it. If you don't like us, you don't have to go to our channel and listen at all. You don't. You can choose to ignore. You don't have to come to listen. You know why we're here. You know what our objective is. You already know.
Thank you, Kelly B.
So, yeah, man. You can try to bring out whatever.
Yeah.
Stan's going to be here.
You're right, Leslie. She was right in on that little Cash App swap. She was all about it. It was fun. It was funny. It was for laughs. And who got hurt by that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That
when you had her send Cash Apps to you. I'm sorry.
$10 in Cash Apps and say, here, send me 10 Cash Apps, and on each one have me read off something different, and $20, $30, $40, whatever. Yeah. So
Graham, yes, we do pay it forward here. We do. And I get help from people at times. Might not always be monetary, but I do.
Yeah.
So, and I don't choose the situation in which I pay it forward in. If I see an opportunity that I can, I do.
Y'all don't even know. Kemper, first thing, Kemper doesn't get any of the monetization money, period. When he gets a Cash App for his Cash App, that's his. Mm-hmm. He doesn't ask for any of the monetization money. But when somebody comes to our channel and they are in need, one of our members, one of our subscribers, and they're in need, I have seen Kemper personally dig into his own pocket and send the entire amount and not ever mention it on here. Now, there's people who could come forward and say, yeah, he helped me. But I'm not asking you to, but I'm just saying, and these women that hated him for whatever reason, if you don't like him because he cussed, big deal. Just because he cusses don't make him a bad person. I don't cuss that much, but I like to think me and Kemper are very similar.
We are. And I mean, honestly, and that's one of the reasons why when I seen that screenshot, I was like, damn, he took it easy on me. I wasn't like, oh, my fifis are hurt, because I myself, I've come across pretty harsh about people venting. I know. So, yeah. But as far as like I'm not lying at all. A lot of times when you guys send me Cash Apps, you allow me to help pay it forward to somebody, because I'll turn around and take that money and send it to somebody. Yeah. Somebody I know that needs it.
No, listen, I've seen you before, even when you didn't have it. You're like, well, it's Friday's coming up. Friday's a big day, or Saturday's a big day at work for me. So if they don't have it by then, I'll send it to them. And then they hadn't had it by then, and you sent it to them. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was probably 2 months ago that you helped one of our subscribers, actually one of our members, with, I think it was their electric bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
I mean, and like it didn't happen right away, but yeah, like you said, I mean, I'd be like, you know what, I don't have it right now, but if they don't have it by Saturday, I'll have enough that I can do it.
Yeah. Shay said, it amazes me that anyone ever says anything bad about this channel. They're always kind to every one of us. Jimbo has been extremely kind to me. I'm sure that Kemper would be too. Yep. And it's funny, like chaotic. I'm going to end up being the bad guy in this situation. Watch. Because nobody knows what that channel, that little shitty channel that guy runs, nobody knows about it. Nobody watches Ernie anymore. People who do watch him know better than to believe him. So when people see what I do in return, I'm going to be the bad guy. Why is Jimbo going after Chaotic so hard? What? Yeah. Same thing happened with Gypsy. You know, I saw Gypsy, a screenshot Gypsy put in a chat yesterday. May have been today, but something about, I've been at this for over a year now, and I'm thinking about giving it up because I ain't made a dime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen that today myself.
You are never going to make money on YouTube.
Not with what you're doing.
I mean, she could do anything. She don't have an ounce of charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she could read the most exciting thing in the world, and her reading it would put you to sleep.
Well, like I said, man, like I've only seen a couple of her lives, and I'd never talked to her before, so I'm just guessing here. That's all.
She's I mean, you know, and I was always kind to you, Gypsy, always. And you did a lot of messed up stuff, not just the stuff at the end with going into Benny's chat, which I still didn't really call you out on. I never said your name.
That wasn't a thing. She flipped out and threw a fit.
She did flip out over
it.
And but like I got all the chat with her too, every bit of it, and her husband, all of it, and y'all talking about each other. Why? But I did. I was still kind to you. I was always kind to you. And I really didn't like you, per se. But I was kind to you.
Sort of part of the baggage, I guess, is what she would be considered, sort of like Mama T was when she was around.
Yeah.
Like Mama T was Ernie's baggage. Okay. And to an extent, so was Gypsy. So.
Yeah. Oh, Gypsy was a big time Ernie. Now she's right back over there with it. So.
Oh yeah.
That's where she wanted to be, and that's the thing. Like, she
doesn't like reality.
Yeah, you could see it. So many times, her mask fell, and I still wasn't mean to her. But when she did leave, I thought it was amicable, and then. Next thing I know, she's got this thing, Freedom, posted. The George Michael song, and she's tagged Chaotic, big surprise,
Sarah,
and Alicia.
I know she tagged Sugar Pie on a couple too, but I think Sugar Pie told her to chill. I think
Sugar Pie was tagged in that one actually, also. Yep.
But she told her to stop tagging her.
She absolutely did. She's like, quit. Don't tag me into more of this. They tried to drive a wedge between Sugar Pie and me. And this channel. They tried. For a month or so. They were in chats. What did you do to Sugar Pie? The truth's coming out about Sugar Pie. We know what happened to Sugar Pie. But when Sugar Pie actually showed up, it's like, whoa, what's been going on here? And
well, it's sort of like what happened in StreamYard that night with Chaotic. She was all about Leslie and Sarah. And then Leslie showed up in StreamYard. And that song changed.
Yeah. Well, if you remember, while she was doing her little yelling about mods not doing their jobs, I asked her, because she said, all the mods feel this way. I'm like, I ain't heard nothing from none of them. And she was like, well, I talked to some of them tonight. I'm like, okay, name them. Tell me who. First name out of her mouth was Leslie. So all I did was clicked over here and opened me up another window, Facebook. Now, message Leslie. I said, Leslie, are you mad at me? She said, no. I'm like, Chaotic said that, you were mad over what happened tonight, the mods and all this and that and the other. Leslie was confused. I'm like, she's still in StreamYard. Do you want to come in there and let's talk about it? Yeah, send me the link. So I sent her the link. When Leslie pops in StreamYard, Chaotic is still what,
not knowing. Yeah, she had no idea she was in there yet.
No, until Leslie said, sit down, bitch. I got something to say. And she straightened it right out on me. Then Chaotic's like, well, I didn't mean you tonight specifically. No, that's what you said.
But she was talking about a conversation that had happened a few months before that.
Yeah.
And had never had that conversation again. Yep. But she was in there bitching, raising hell because mods weren't doing this, dropping links, yada, yada. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I know for a fact that Erica's been pretty good at dropping all the links because I've asked her to do that.
And that's the first thing Leslie said, right?
Mm-hmm. She sure did, without being in there when I said that about Erica.
Yeah, she never heard you say it, but as soon as she's talked about starting, the links, Leslie said, well, Erica's been doing that.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was so confused over what she was flipping out about. Like, we were the creators, but she's flipping out like she's a creator and we're her mods.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, man. Like, I understand exactly. I was going to say, I understand passion and all that. But at that point, that's when I seen right through the bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why I gave no more fucks about it. Yeah. I'm like, okay, whatever. I just put up with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you did, and you did it. You didn't speak to her, and you didn't make it awkward. But I appreciated the way you handled it. Mr. Lady said, if the stand is not your cup of tea, and I back you on this, Mr. Lady, just leave. No one needs to stay. As much as we love our family, we want you all happy. And that's the thing. If you're not happy, you don't enjoy being here at the stand, you can leave. I promise you, I'm not going to have negative things to say about nobody. I didn't have anything negative to say about Chaotic. I kept, even the negative things I had to say, I kept to myself. Mm-hmm. Like that nasty attempt at a lap dance.
Tease or whatever.
She rubbed herself all over me.
Mm-hmm.
Very few people know about that. The ones who were there that night.
It's called picking your battles, man. It really is. Like, is it worth the drama that this is going to have about it? No, it's not. So you don't fuck with it.
Look at John. God love Dave. I've been held hostage here for a year.
He loves the Kool-Aid.
What's going on, John? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you in here tonight.
Yeah, John's a good one.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all of this shit, the mods and everybody's leaving the stand. Well, first of all, the mods that needed to leave have left. No, not all of them were the ones that we wanted to leave, but the ones that continuously had drama, Judo, Gypsy, those were basically the two. Now, when other shit started popping up, yeah, I wanted some others gone, like Chaotic, like Sarah, after that shit happened. And I don't give a fuck who it's about. The shit that was being said about Mama T's granddaughter is bullshit and would never fly from anybody else in our chat. They would get blocked, and they were. And then they were unblocked and allowed to continue. So that's what put you on my radar. And if you think for a second that I'm going to be part of something and not look out for it and protect it from people like that, you're wrong.
Leslie's talking about the lap dance thing here. That absolutely happened. I like to have a good time, but it made me a little uncomfortable myself. I don't get down like that. Yep. Like, it was right away. I was like, just, you know, whoa. You know,
yeah. She was just wanting to be able to keep dropping her channel links in your chat. That's what it was, man. That was just a little butter for you, bro.
A lot of butter. I mean, it was hot and sweaty outside, and she was.
No, just stop.
I hope that was sweat. Oh God!
I do plan on eating dinner tonight, so stop.
Please, God, tell me that was sweat. Mystery Lady said you owe 6 more months, John. Then you're free to go. And that's not money. That's time served, buddy. You know how this works.
Right. But yeah, that's why you guys went on my radar, and that's why when people came to me about what you had been doing, I was like, hey man, if you see anything else like that, will you let me know? I'm tired of seeing this shit, and if they're really up to something, I want people to know about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and let people that I care about be fucked with.
Yeah.
I won't. It's never been in my blood. That's how I've met most of my friends, is taking up for people. I do not like a bully. I don't like ragtags. Not at all. So you can say that I had people follow you anywhere and everywhere. No. I requested if they saw anything, let me know.
Grinch, the dog farts are the worst.
They will run you out of the house, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Tap dance on your soul.
She loved the dog.
Yeah, I'm
got these nuts.
I'm tired of people trying to say that I'm inappropriate with women and I do this and that I have people stalked and all this other shit. Wrong. I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
Bring the context with it and the rest of it, and then we'll talk. That's the problem.
Me
like
too,
I said, I wasn't having people stalked.
Hey, they hate our Discord because people in there have fun, and you know it's not all about them. And you know, on most good nights, you can catch the Grinch in there telling jokes, and you know we just have a good time. Now, sometimes we talk about some foolishness. Because sometimes the foolishness is just overboard, you know? But I'll tell you what, the stand is here to stay, the Discord is here to stay, and you can't do nothing about it. As much as you try. And they do try. I give them a B for effort. I mean, they try. You know, they thought, I guess, that people were going to start leaving. Mass exodus is what I heard. I haven't seen that yet. I just ain't. You know?
Crispy treat. A ragtag is basically an outcast, a misfit, but like low of the barrel, like just scum. That's what a crusty bitch, whatever. I mean,
right.
That's basically what a ragtag is. Just another way of saying it. Sorry, I just seen that question. I was like, oh, I better answer that one.
I hope this one hasn't got just deleted. Jimbo, come on, people are waking up to your BS. Ask May about her screenshot she sent to Bridget. I'll tell you what. I don't care what May sent to Bridget. How about that? How about that? May, I don't give a damn what you sent to Bridget. I don't. So if you send her screenshots of our Discord, I don't care. I know one thing. May has felt backstabbed by Minnie because she was friends to Minnie, and she has tried to remain friends to Minnie and not take a side.
And they don't allow that.
That's not allowed, right, Kemper? Like they don't let it fly. We've never told May, hey, look, you can't be in our Discord because you're friends with them.
Nope.
May was on Southern Girls panel as her guest, being her co-host. We never asked her to leave. We never questioned her over it.
We've never asked anybody to leave.
No, we didn't care. May wasn't hurting nobody.
Nope.
She was having fun. You could tell she was having fun. Just like she does in our Discord. She has fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make your little fake accounts, come in here, and you can try to, make May uncomfortable. But I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter what the screenshot is. I don't care.
Yeah.
So you're good, May. Don't worry about them.
Yeah, you're family, girl. Don't you worry about it.
We got May emojis. Let's show some. Put some May emojis in the chat, members. Show May how much we love her. The Grinch. She's our Grinch. And she could go anywhere she wants and she won't be talked about by us.
Nope. But we also know the character of the person.
Yep.
And that character, it's not shakeable.
I ain't sure who it was, Stacey May, but it's definitely one to come, from the Mean Girls. Probably one of their subsidiaries, like, the Spirit or whoever he is. I can't never think of his name, so I'm just gonna call him that doofus. That doofus. Ignorant fucks. That's no secret. I know all about it. Leave May the fuck alone. Rotten sons of bitches. Y'all are not going to push May away from us. Ain't happening. So fuck out. Kemper, you're gonna have to read Leslie's.
You gonna make me owe the swear jar, are you?
I'm gonna make you owe the swear jar. I'm just kidding, Leslie. I'm just kidding.
I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it.
May is one of the kindest, most pure-hearted people that I've seen on these YouTube streets.
Yep.
So
they can kiss off with the bullshit.
Yep. Oh, look at all them green Grinches there were. Yeah, looks like your little attempt didn't work there, heathen. Crawl back under that rock you came from. Thank you for subscribing, though. That's right, not stalker. So they are.
I'm sorry, I was going for the same one.
I know you haven't, May. May, I've never seen you say anything about them. Period. So,
nope.
Sure. That's whoever's doing that. And I assumed it was from the Mean Girls, but whoever's doing it, they're just trying to make you feel uncomfortable, and don't, because you don't need to.
Nope, not around here.
Just do what I always do, man. Kemper's fault.
You just throw them up the middle finger there, May. That's all. That's what they're worth, is one.
We got
barely.
Picture of a Grinch throwing up a middle finger. I'll make a new emoji.
Hell yeah. That'd be awesome.
Another thing. Chaotic got so bent out of shape because I didn't make her middle finger emoji fast enough for her.
I remember.
You gonna put my new emoji up, FFS? Really? Is that important to you?
Control, brother. Control.
Come on, Chaotic. Y'all know. Control.
She had to be seen. She had to drop that link for fuck's sake. Always. It wasn't about everybody else's links. It was about hers. We know that. We've seen that.
Yeah.
At least I know I picked up right when I showed up and started seeing the chat. I was like, good Lord, somebody's damn self-promoting big time here. And then I started watching, and I seen how he was trying to manipulate the situation, try to get some steam for your channel off the stand. We all seen that. And then you started showing your ass when you didn't get attention. You didn't get what you wanted from at least 50% of the stand.
Yeah. I can't think of his name, Mary. So the Dove. So I always call him the Spirit. I mean, maybe someday he'll be relevant enough to have a name that I can remember. What's his name again? Frosty? Is he the snowman? No, I can't think of it.
I don't know.
Sorry. He's just the Spirit to me, Dove. Yep, she was always trying to be heard, but we would leave a chat, like we would close down our chat at 2 a.m. with 250, 220, and say, "Hey, everybody, party's still going. Moving right on over to Chaotic Beauty's channel." We'd move over there, and it'd be me, Chaotic, and Kemper. Where the hell did everybody go?
Yeah, everybody's like, we're going to bed, y'all.
So you keep on killing it over there, Chaotic. You and the Spirit. Y'all are going to work good together. The Spirit is truly trying to
Sorry.
trying to move into rap spot, but it isn't working. Yeah, I mean there might not be an open spot over there, They might not be trying to fill that void yet. Seems like they all still backing the rapist. Nicolina getting involved real life with so many people.
Yeah, that's right, May. Eat shit, girls.
There you have it, folks. The Grinch is usually joking, but I don't think she's joking right now.
No, I think she'd line up a nice turd for you.
Mm-hmm.
Just
saying.
These
nuts are good.
These nuts.
And they're generic, too. The great value, these nuts from Walmart. I'm going to give me some more.
Oh, yeah, get it, son. Get it.
So old Spirit was trying to compare his injuries to mine, huh? My broken neck that I've had 2 surgeries on already. And I've had 2 surgeries on my back, 2 surgeries on my left shoulder, 1 surgery on my right shoulder, and tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I see my surgeon again about my right shoulder. And that's just my upper body. What you got over there, Spirit? I mean, says a lot about you all, talking trash to a clearly crippled, disabled man. Oh, they're just peanuts, crispy treat. They're great value peanuts. Kemper?
Yes, sir.
Question awaiting you in Discord.
I'm going there. That's where I'm headed.
Oh, Lord. For the person who asked me in a text message, are Chaotic and her husband midgets? No, they're not. Do they look like little people? Yes, they do. You know, Chaotic says she's 5'3" or 5'4". I don't know about all that, but you know what really, freaks me out about her is the really abnormally short arms, and her short, fat legs. Like, just, I don't know. It's weird. Weird. We need to get the den. Is she close to 1,000? Let's get the den to 1,000, guys. She looks like Whoville people.
Can you guys sub up to Queen Ash?
Yes, Queen Ashley.
Trixie's. I know there's a lot of them. I'm trying to remember them all off the top of my
Queen
head.
Ashley make it here yet tonight?
Well, she was earlier, I think.
I saw a little video earlier where Southern girl was calling her racist. Did you see that? You see that nonsense?
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Ray Jones, I would say about 5'7", 5'6", 5'7". Any more questions about it? Tonight will be the night. Go ahead and ask. Yep, stubby woman. Definitely stubby.
What was it she said? Somebody said something to the fact of, or to the point of, the person saying somebody's a racist is an actual racist themselves, more of a racist or some bullshit.
That was Southern girl.
Yeah. I was trying to remember what it was.
Queen.
Yeah. Coming from the same one that was, hey, let me put the Confederate flag on my body. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to take advice like that from you, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll catch heat from it. It's all right. I don't know. Is it not politically correct to say midgets anymore?
Little people, I guess.
Little people.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was growing up in my early adulthood, we had midget wrestling. I guess they call that something different now too. But yeah, I certainly mean no offense by it. But little people, however you want to say it, I'm not attracted to. I have never seen any little person that I found attractive. Yeah, Shay, I don't think Mr. Chaotic really gave a shit. I mean, he was sitting on the same bench, the wooden bench with me while she did it. So, showing me naked pictures of her. So I think they're a little bit freaky.
Yeah.
Traders are going to get butt hurt. Good night, Pink Polo. Sorry you had a rough time earlier. Dwarfs. Sounds like she may have had some dwarfism. Possibly. Like her arms and legs really look, like that. Mamita, Thelma is 4'11". but her body's proportionate. You know, she don't have like T-Rex arms. That looks like, you know, her arms start at the elbows. That's, to me, that's the way the other one looks like. I'm not even gonna say her name anymore. She ain't nobody to me. She's just another one that, you know, didn't get her way and listen to people say that I was saying things and didn't check it out yourself. So shows your ignorance.
Oh, let's see here. Let's see what Ernie's got to say. Little boy is live.
Skern Dog live.
Yeah.
He's keeping odd hours these days, ain't he? Remember he used to say he goes to bed early and gets up at 5 a.m. every day or something like that?
Well, I think he quit working on the pig farm. Never told us anything otherwise, just he quit farming. Mm-hmm. Must have been traumatic to him.
Mm-hmm. You reckon Nicolina really thinks he's working? Is she that dumb that she would believe that, you think? Or is she toying with him? I think she's toying with him.
I was going to say she's playing with him. I know she's not that stupid, and she knows good and well what Ernie is about. So that's why she went after him for so long. But it's funny that we're so horrible that all of these people hung around without complaining or saying a word. But now all of a sudden, all these screenshots of how terrible we are, what kind of people we are, and all this other dumb shit.
Yeah, but you know, ain't it funny how it become terrible now?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Back in, you know, December.
I haven't changed. Same person I was in December, same person I was last December. Been through a little bit more. Got a few more life lessons to carry with me, but yeah.
You know, it's funny how we haven't changed, but the people around us have changed. Like the little person, the big person, Gypsy, you know, Miss Smiles. Seems like their opinions and their views have changed. But we ain't professing nothing different. Weird, huh? So whatever we doing now that we did when they were here and they were cool with it, wouldn't that make them hypocrites?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, truth teller, you're right. And I heard somebody say the other day that Robin couldn't be racist because she's got biracial children and her husband's black.
Yeah, that's horseshit.
Yep. She can be the biggest racist and still have a black husband and biracial children. That don't change it.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. So say what you want, because I know what I heard on that video, and it was very racist. And I'm not no left-leaning liberal either.
We love you, Mr. Lady. And you've been there for us too.
What you got playing? Or is that the girls?
Sounds like they might be playing a TV in there or something.
Mm.
How do you hear that, bro? I can't even hear that.
I don't know, man. I do not know. I just do.
I must be the only 50-year-old on panel who's lost their hearing.
No, I mean, I have to have things repeated sometimes. It's just that hi-hat that I keep hearing the hi-hat.
Do what?
Yep.
Do what?
That's what my dad does that shit all the time. You ain't gonna get me more than once, man. Once I realize I'm like, yep, put your brakes on, Kemp.
You saw it coming, huh?
My dad does that all the time.
Does he?
Yes.
He sounds like a cool dude.
But the fucked up part is my dad he's partially deaf from being in Vietnam, from having, explosions and stuff going off around him. So he has to wear hearing aids. But he don't wear them all the time, and you can't see them. So you don't know when that is. So you don't know if you need to raise your voice, lower your voice because he's got them in, if you're going to be repeating yourself, if he's just kidding, whatever. It's definitely a ride.
Leslie hears it. She got earbuds in, though. Are you wearing earbuds?
Yeah, I've got my earbuds in.
Kimber's wearing earbuds, too. So it's close to the eardrum. And Erica, you are 100%. No, 1,000,000%. I know that ain't really a thing, but you're right. We all bleed red. We all bleed red.
No, it's my super soldier earpiece, man. That's what I'm wearing. But, Ernie, he just gets a Bluetooth, puts it in his ear, and pretends like he's got a team on the other end.
The truth is coming out. Like, you stole their super soldier equipment and became a super soldier yourself. And that's why they ran you out of Tennessee. And now,
they ran me out.
Most recently, you've been run out of Michigan. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, shit. I remember that motherfucker trying to say that I was beat up and ran out of Michigan. He said that shit last year. And guess what? It was a 14-year-old that he named. Well, he didn't name, but he said. But nobody's ever heard anything else about it.
Well, I asked you when I heard that part, like, are you not in Michigan no more?
Right. Like, I've been sitting here this whole time. And for the longest time, Ernie thought I wasn't there. He thought I was in Cott County. It's amazing how far a reach people can have. But they kept saying I wasn't from Cott County, I wasn't from there, this and that. But it very much seemed like I was, didn't it, Ern? Yeah, But he was always talking that shit about me being beat up and ran out. And then, of course, you know how he showed up here to fight me, and I called the cops on him. Fact is he went live from a rest stop, pretended to be here in Michigan, and 2 hours later, he went live, showing him being pulled over by Georgia State Police. Yep. Now, that happened, yes, but him showing up here and me calling the law on him, no. I've never called the law on Ernie. Never have. He says I have. I never have. I've wanted to, and I talked about it, but I never did.
Yes, mystery lady. He is saying Cott County.
Yes, Cocké.
It don't matter how you spell it, Kemper. It's still Cott County.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It ain't Cockay County. It's Cott County.
But yeah, I remember that fucking clip that Chris sent me of Ernie bragging, "Oh, them people in Cott County, they fear us."
Yep. Oh, I got it. That's
oh shit.
That's one of the voice recordings that I've got, from the meeting of Chris and Ernie.
That shit's funny, Ernie, because nobody was scared of you. You were scared of everybody and stayed either in the Hummer or one of the vehicles, or your ass was at the hemp shop. And you know it. Nobody else was seeing your ass. You knew people in Cott County didn't like y'all.
Yes. We've seen it done, actually, Crispy Treat. So you can get to Georgia in 2 hours from Michigan. Absolutely, we've seen it happen. Ernie went to Michigan to lay the whoop down, smack down on Kemper. And he showed up. I know he was in Michigan because he was breathing and you could see the air because, how cold it was in Michigan. Mm-hmm. So he had to be there. And, of course, Kemper called the law and didn't show up. And Next thing you know, Ernie on a live is getting pulled over. He's trying to be sly about it, slick. But the cop actually says he's in Georgia.
Mm-hmm. And he also talks about how Ernie had never gotten that car registered.
Yeah.
He was still riding around 6 or 7 months later with the dealership information.
Riding dirty.
Yep. He did not have it changed over. Oh, I've been waiting for it. Well, how are you going to wait for it when you ain't got an address, dude? I mean, but factually, his address was his car, but that's why it got tore up, too.
Yeah.
That's why it was ran to shit, because he was driving from New York to Tennessee and back and forth to Kentucky and Tennessee and Virginia and North Carolina and Florida and Georgia and you name it, man. You took that car everywhere, man. That's what happened to your car. And I know you didn't have it serviced. There's no fucking way. If you did, it wasn't very much. But the trolls. No, we call it the Skern Dog. That's who did that.
Yeah, before the trolls, it was the haters.
Mm-hmm.
Haters gonna hate. Ain't they, Skern?
Grammy, thank you for that $5 cash app. I appreciate it. I really do.
I must be taking the wrong way. Oh, when I travel my best, get better directions, more direct way. Yeah, well, here's the truth. Ernie has a Batmobile. He can turn this car, that car he had, into a airplane. And phew, he's down there like. He probably actually got there in 30 minutes or so. But, when he actually got pulled over, it was 2 hours later. So, of course, he is a bioengineered super soldier. I'm still waiting on the mini series to come out about the Skern. Looking through my messages the other day, I saw where he was bragging about, getting ready to be on Cobra Kai. He told James Foster he was going to be on the new Transformers movie.
Sure did.
But he don't lie.
But that was when James called Ernie up because Ernie had been talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what Ernie wiggled his way out of an ass whooping with.
Yeah, he was trying to get James a job on set. Mm-hmm. I could probably get you hooked up, bro.
Just like his fucking Friday the 13th Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Like being on a video game credit, okay. Whoop-de fucking do.
He talked his way into that.
Yep.
But if you're in some kind of Hall of Fame, you should have a certificate, right? Now that I've said that, we don't bet one shows up.
A ring or a jacket or something, you would think.
Yeah. I mean, Friday the 13th series is kind of a big deal. So, let's see it, Ern. Let's see your proof. Say, man, you see. I haven't run my way. I'm trying to be an adult. To say no more. Or something they need to learn. Right. You just, sometimes it's better to just keep things to yourself. As a creator, with a platform like this, I'm not going to keep things to myself. Not when it comes to what we came here for. what we came here for, I mean, it don't matter, you know, who I married, how old I was when I got married, how old she was when she got married. It was legal. It don't matter. That don't change the fact that Skern Dog is going down. No matter what. What are you going to take from me? I don't know what you think. You've been promising me I'm going to jail for a couple years now. But I ain't. You know, you got to break the law first. You should know a little something about that. But that's all my fault too, right? Me. And did you have anything to do with that, Kemper? Are you being blamed for it?
Not that I know of, but, you know, might as well.
Might as well. You mean, get in there. Get in while you fit in. Come on, man.
Right. Oh.
Don't forget Snoop Doggity Dog. That's right.
Yeah, Crispy, I remember when AB did that interview with Ernie. Ernie, he's full of shit. Like, even when Benny had him on his panel, he knew. He knew he's full of shit.
I saw the advertisement. What interview was it? Like, what was said in that interview? What was
It was a few months ago, and basically he was just talking to Ernie. I forget exactly what it was about, but Ernie just took off with his usual line of bullshit. Just lie, 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 lie. So, I mean, it's your basic Ernie interview.
Okay. I might go
you know, like what he did with Chasing. Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
I might give that a little watch here in a little bit.
Yep.
Skern Dog. That's right, Monster Secrets. My loyalty is to Thelma and the kids. And I'll tell you what, I think a lot of my Stan family too. Don't get it messed up. I really do. I've come to love this channel and love the people here. You know, and that's real. So, you know, I'm very thankful for my channel, for our channel, and I'm very thankful for our family here. That's the way it is. It's you know, it's a family. I really feel that family atmosphere here. Like, how many of these people that are here now, when they started with their screenshot bullshit, said, "Oh no, I'm out of there."
Nope.
I ain't seen none.
No.
Like,
most people are like, okay, and pretty much. I mean, the suspect ones, people are like, oh, that's bullshit. And the other ones that have been verified, people are like, okay, so you guys are human.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. What do you want? You know, it's different than what those motherfuckers are doing continuously every day. Way fucking different. But what they're trying to do is make our sins bigger than theirs, which is never going to happen. Never going to happen. Because we haven't even sinned as you have. So how can ours be even bigger?
Right. No lies. Ernie is a dumbass. He's a dumbass from a family full of dumbasses that will always be a dumbass. And that's the truth. With an F. Truth. I knew there was somebody that liked to hear me say dumbass.
It's almost like you're saying dumb ice.
Yeah. And then people say, you know, that some of them like to hear me say, you know, you know, like, you know, sound like a truck driver with a mouthful of skern nuts. And, you know, to be honest with you, he is. So that's right, Monster. No leaders, only fam.
It's true. Like I said, we hold each other accountable over here. Ain't nobody better than anybody else. We're a family. That's what the others didn't understand. When you see your brother or sister doing something that's not exactly the best for them, hey, what are you doing? But we were wrong. Okay.
Me too, Mr. Lady. I pray for our Stan family. I worry about our Stan family. I laugh with our Stan family, and I cry with my Stan family. Yep. Me too. I did crispy treat. Yep, she heard it. Good. All right. I'll tell you what, guys. It's 111. 111. So
make a wish, everybody.
Yeah. We just hit the 2-hour mark. And I'm gonna go in here. I've got a couple things to do tomorrow.
Could do some breaks.
Yeah, I got to do that too. But I got to get up with my neck surgeon, and then my shoulder surgeon. I see at 4 p.m. And we got to get a couple things done in between the time, including trying to do the breaks. So tomorrow night is Wednesday night. That's usually your long night, right? Close.
Yeah, I close.
Okay. So we'll set her 11:05.
Word.
11:05.
I know last Wednesday I had a few late tables, so you never can tell, but as soon as I can put my earbuds in and hit that StreamYard, I will.
Hell yeah. Mr. Lady, amen. We might not be blood, but we absolutely are family. No other channel has what we got. That's right. And they're not going to get it. Thank you, Mr. Lady.
At least not with the way that they're doing things. They'll never have that.
No.
People have that kind of people, that quality of people.
Right. Look, we had, when we merged channels, not merged, but, merged chat or whatever, and had where people were getting along. We had some are still here and they're doing great. And when I say doing great, I mean, have become here. Like, there is no hate no more. There's no more, 12 is 12, and people know me for who I am. And those people, I've seen screenshots recently looking through things, old screenshots, and I'm like, wow, that lady is now in our chat, and I consider her a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean by doing great. Like, people are, is ATA on here?
I don't know if she's in here. I don't think she is, but she does. Yeah, I'll be praying for her tomorrow.
Okay, yes, pray for her. But anyway, it's just unbelievable the way things have changed. But with that, some of the people who came over with that were the Scotty person.
Mm-hmm.
What's that lady's name? JP.
Yeah.
Randomly Ash.
Bridget was over here.
And there was always shit going on.
Yep.
Now they're gone. And our Discord is, smooth as a baby's butt.
Yep. Smooth as silk.
And so we know where the trouble was. We know who it was, why it was. And I'm thankful for all those who have stayed and are my friends now, my family now. I'm thankful for you all.
Seen the backbones of them, the spine.
Yes, ma'am, Graham. Changed for the better. I think everybody has. I have, like I opened my heart and, like I said some bad things too, about people in their chat. Like I grouped them together, called them a bunch of dumbasses. Just call them off.
Right.
I said bad things. And I think it's great that we all are now, friends and family. Anyway, get too mushy, but tomorrow night we'll get back at it, and we're going to refocus tomorrow. I may put out a video, and if I do, that won't affect our live stream. So if I put out a video, showing an entire conversation, it's just to steal their thunder, because I don't care. They're going to try to make a bad guy out of somebody. Let's see everything from everybody in the conversation. But live stream tomorrow, going to be about you, Skern. We're going to get refocused, and we're going to tag Kentucky law enforcement in everything you do. We're even going to start tagging the DMV. I heard you've been calling them and harassing them. So we're going to let them know who you are and that you're playing them live on YouTube. But by all means, keep playing it. You see how bad it's hurt us, right? All right, Kemper. Tomorrow night, 11:05. Until then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Stop right there! Stop! No!
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough.
I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.